Man died after being brutally beaten by strangers who took selfies with his broken body. A hard-working man was beaten within an inch of his life before his attackers posed for photos next to his unconscious body as if he were a trophy, a court heard. Vegetable picker Alberts Volkausks died in hospital after allegedly being tied to a chair, gagged and urinated on. He was brutally beaten with fists, feet and other items by 7 men on the afternoon of September 23 last year. A jury at Nottingham Crown Court heard how the 44-year-old victim had been lured to the address in Boston, Lincolnshire, as one defendant sent a message out which read, "Come, we'll beat a guy up. Need people." After the incident, one defendant allegedly put his foot on the Latvian national's broken chest while another took a picture on his smartphone. Mr. Volkausks was still alive after the attack, but the prosecution said his injuries were so severe that he died less than 24 hours later. Pavel Gruntmeyer, 30, Denis Kajkovskij, 28, Mindaugas Cernekas, 29, Andrius Buralskis, 39, Tautvydas Vainalavicius, 20, Margus Tomasovic, 19, and Donatos Dekshirievas, 37, all of Boston, deny murdering Mr. Volkausks. On Thursday, prosecutor David Herbert QC said, Alberts Volkausks was lured to the address where he was essentially beaten to within an inch of his life in a sustained group attack. He was tied up, he was gagged, he was urinated on and essentially left for dead, while some of the defendants spoke of how they would dispose of his body. The prosecution said one defendant told police Mr. Volkausks had got some beating and when he fell to the floor, he got more of a beating. Final search for the Loch Ness Monster as experts comb the waters for his DNA. 4 people charged over Grenfell Tower fraud and drug charges. Boy's abuse was so bad he lost his legs, but now he's found love with new parents. Mr. Herbert continued. Another defendant messaged a friend of his and openly told her what happened. He said, "We have assaulted one guy and tied him up and left him at home." 2 other defendants showed pride in what they had done. One posed with a foot on their battered victim's broken chest, as if he were a trophy, while the other took a photograph with his smartphone. Mr. Herbert added, "There will be no dispute that he got an absolute beating." The trial, expected to last for 8 weeks, continues.